Hi guys, I'm Dr. James Low. Today I'm sharing how my wife bakes pineapple tarts. What's so significant about home baking? Once in a while, friends or well-wishers would buy us tarts, especially during the Chinese New Year, and we don't eat them because we know for sure these tarts that are sold from the shelf, the batter they use margarine, which we avoid, and usually they are too sweet, too much added sugar, and obviously they put preservatives. If no preservative, then they make it super sweet and using sugar as a preservative. And also they may use coloring to make it look nice, and there may be other artificial flavors. So no, we don't eat pineapple tarts that are commercially made. We notice that outside food, especially some hawker fare, that is so cheap and yet so tasty. Example, like soupy noodles, hardly any ingredient, but the soup tastes so good. Then we straight away become very suspicious because you can't have good ingredients and the food being tasty. So but evidently they use artificial flavoring and even lots of sugar. 90% of our meals are home cooked, only 10% we eat out. When we eat out, we'll order things that my wife doesn't cook at home. So very often we eat pizza because that's what my wife doesn't make. And I love cheesecake, which my wife doesn't bake. So I would eat cheesecake once a month or twice a month. When I was young, I used to love roti prata, or the roti canai as we call it in Malaysia. But nowadays I don't take it anymore because simply because they use a lot of margarine. And one of my vision is that perhaps one day I will learn how to make roti canai at home. So let's start with the pineapple tarts. In Malaysia, we have various types of pineapple. The common ones are Josephine. Then we have the Morris. We also have the Yankee pineapple, together with a very sweet MD2. And of course, there's those huge pineapple from Sarawak. We call them the Sarawak pineapple. We can make tarts with any of these pineapples, but our preference is the Josephine, because Josephine has a very strong, lovely flavor, and it has very good color. So even after we process the jam, the color is still very good, and we don't have to put coloring at all. This is a joint venture between me and my wife. In marriage, we believe that we have to meet each other halfway. I am an outdoors guy, whereas my wife is a homely woman. She gladly follows me to my outdoor adventures, and I gladly help her in the kitchen. So I do the heavy stuff, and she will do the fine stuff. After dicing the pineapple, we put it in the blender and make it into puree. Then I use the traditional way to extract the juice with cloth. The juice extracted is very sweet, so it's not good to drink it like water. Otherwise, we'll be experiencing sugar overload. We took out some and diluted with ice, and we enjoyed it, a good break. The rest we make it into cylindrical ice blocks, and we'll keep it in the freezer. And over time, especially on a hot day, we will make pineapple ice shavings. We do have an ice shaving machine. The next step is to cook the pulp. We use only 2 spices, clove and cinnamon. We do not like to put too much spicing because it can be so overpowering that we don't taste the original pineapple or smell the fragrance of the pineapple anymore. So just a dash of spices. With 5 average size Josephine pineapples, we managed to produce 94 balls of pulp, good as filling for tarts. For batter, we use pure butter without sugar, but a dash of coarse grain salt, so that when we eat, invariably we hit a grain of salt and it will give us a burst of saltishness, which will contrast with the very sweet pulp. So it's a exhilarating experience. Almost ready for the oven. After egg wash, into the oven, and the result.